Hey everybody, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I posted anything, but today in my video I'm going to show you I picked up this old storeroom counter. It used to be the front counter in a store from Saskatchewan around 1910. Just picked it up from a fellow today. His dad had bought the store a number of years ago, and his dad had just passed away, so we picked it up in Stonewall. So here's a look at the cabinet, and I'm going to use it as my woodworking bench. I'm going to have a spot where I'm going to store my table saw, and it's going to have my compound sliding miter saw on it, and some other tools and things. So it's really neat. Have a look. Okay, so this is the store cabinet. It's 8 feet long, 2 and a bit deep, and about 32 high. It didn't have anything. It just sat on the ground. So what I'm having to do is mount some blocks in each of the corners so that I can fasten wheels on it. Because I'm going to use this in my shop, I want to be able to push it out of the way when not in use and bring it kind of away from the wall when I need to use it. So I need to put some heavy-duty castors on here, and I picked these up at Princess Auto the other day. They swivel. 2 of them lock. I'm going to have a locking one on each end, paired with just a regular swivel one. And each of these swivels, these are 4-inch swivel. They can hold 200 pounds, I think, something. I can't remember. 500 pounds. So it's going to end up being able to hold 2,000 pounds. So once this thing is fully loaded with all of my tools and assorted other odds and sods, it's going to be nice. So you can see it's got the kind of metal edging, which goes around the front really nice, and tongue and groove boards on the bottom that make up the bottom. Just some rough cut lumber inside, and again, tongue and groove on the top. So I'm really excited to be using this as my new workbench. When you buy something antique like this old store counter, like I just picked up, you might find some fun things inside. And I guess at some point in the little cubbies that were on the far end over there, they had boards put in the back, so things didn't go all the way back. They're different depths, but things still fall behind. And I found this really cool antique ledger book in here, and it actually has different. It's a sales order from 1969, June 4th. C. Taminsky, it looks like. They ordered peas, sodas, sausage. I'm not sure what that other one is. Some ham, cheese, pop. It looks like they like their pop. Who doesn't? Some sour cream and some other things, some milk, and it came out to $24.86. Let's see if I can get that centered so you can see it all. So that was pretty cool. Neat to see that sales order book. I also found a couple of their little grocery bags where they might have put things in, whether it was grocery goods, candies, things like that. But these were made by the Woods Dryden Paper Bags Limited, number 2 light craft, made in Canada. So there's a couple of those. And then there was also an old cash register receipt. So this is pretty cool. This is from October 9th to December 15th. It looks like it was their running total of things for a Dr. Tasiak, maybe? Takiak? I'm not sure. Credits. September 14th, he paid $100 off on his bill. November 18th, he paid another $100 off on his bill. But pretty cool to find this sort of stuff. So when I am going to be decorating here in my workshop, I also have this old letterpress tray, which is covered in junk right now. And I'm gonna display these things. And so I love picking up pieces. I love finding the history behind them, so that not only do I get to reuse them and enjoy them, but it shares a bit of that history. So it's kind of fun that I've got these fun little treasures to go with my wood bench. That's gonna be my workshop bench now. Okay, so here it is. My shop counter tool bench. Got to modify that center section to have a bigger support that goes all the way through the back, so I can tuck my table saw underneath. And then I got cubbies for storing other things. I think because the garage has got a red and white theme going on, since it hasn't had a paint job in 30 years, the guy told me, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it red and white. Great Canadian colors, as well as matching the garage. Now, while the bench is in and looking awesome, and I'm so excited. All right, we got move ability. I moved all the junk from the garage. So, gotta sort all this stuff out. Gives me something to do over the Christmas holidays. Okay, so I figured I would just take a look at the rest of the bench, see if there's anything else hiding anywhere, and also just check for soundness before I start sanding and contemplating painting. So let's have a look. Nothing. Gravel, gotta clean that out. Ooh, there's a dangerous nail. Looks like maybe there was another board here, but got knocked away, so I'll have to take care of that because that's kind of dangerous. Don't really see anything else. Oh, cool. What's that? Looks like a coin. Let me get it out. Oof. It's King George penny. Still written in Latin, which is kind of cool. On the other side, 1945, 1 cent. That's a pretty neat find. So I'm really excited about that. So I found some pretty neat things in this old store counter. And again, with the stuff that I have found, it just lends, again, credibility to the story that, you know, was built in 1910 and was used in a little, you know, local country grocery store that the previous owner, his parents, had bought it from his grandparents. So his grandparents ran the store, and then they took it over. So that's really neat. So I'm gonna cherish that, and I'll be able to put that up with my other memorabilia from the store bench. Speaking of things to do over the Christmas holidays, a little sneak peek at another project. This is an antique hutch that I got for free, side of the road. Somebody was giving it away, so I gotta fix that up. And over here, I've got some really great big, huge barn hinges. They're much bigger than I expected, but they'll be really neat. I'm gonna use them for something, I'm not quite sure yet, some kind of a decoration. And this gorgeous stained glass window that just needs a bit of rehabbing to fix it up, and some sanding and a new paint job. There's some extra stained glass pieces which I'm going to use to fix up some of the broken pieces, like there's a broken pane there, broken down in the corner and along the bottom. And then now that I have something to work with, I can trim down those French doors and attach some hardware so that I can use them for my office door and my master bedroom closet. I've also got some, hey, great reflection, mirrors, some antique mirrors that the guy who I got the antique radio, and this mirror that goes on top of it, like it's basically a couch mirror, which he unfortunately broke the main glass piece in the center right before he gave it to me. He felt awful, but I'm going to do something with that, maybe with some of these stained glass pieces and some other things. And And then I've got this leaded glass window, which also has a number of broken little panes on it. So I was thinking I might try and take out some of these outside pieces and make use of some of these small leaded pieces here and fill that in. So anyway, I'm going to be very, very busy over the holidays and afterwards. COVID has given me a lot of time to sort of sit and think about what I want to do around the house. And now that I can't work outside anymore, without freezing like I did today, putting the castors on that workbench, I'm going to focus on some things in the house that I can do. Hopefully things will get better, so that things open up January 8th or 9th. I think we are hoping, all of our fingers and toes crossed, that the gyms will open back up so I can get back to coaching. Ashley and all my players can get back to playing volleyball. If not, I have lots to keep me busy. Anyway, enjoy your holidays. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Every other holiday that we celebrate, I wish you and yours safe and wonderful and blessed holidays and New Year's. And celebrate safely, and we'll see you again in the next post. Take care.